In this video, we're going to focus on preventing the worm that crawls on the surface of the soil and goes into the squash, cucumber, watermelon, cantaloupe. They're all in the same family, and they're afflicted by the same type of worm that gets into the base of the root, or not the base of the root, but the base of the stem, because it travels on the surface of the soil. So what I've been taught was that you take aluminum foil, and usually you want it to be about 2.5 to 3 inches wide. You put it at the base of the plant, and then you backfill the soil halfway up to the aluminum foil, because as the worm crawls on the surface, it runs into the aluminum foil and it is deterred from going into that plant. However, you have to be mindful that the nature of the squash and the watermelon family, as a vine, we have to keep everything off the soil. So it's better to prop it up with some stakes to keep it vertical, and then bring in the lattice in order to support the vine and keep it upright, and thus you're preventing the worm. See, when you get a plant that looks yellowish, one might think it's getting too much water. However, if you inspect the base, you'll see that the worm got inside and is eating the plant from the inside out. Now, one year I noticed that, and I sliced it and performed an operation and removed the worm, and it looked like an oversized larvae, but nonetheless, it was feeding off the plant, getting bigger, and by removing it, I was able to save the plant, and she bore fruit. So when you remove it, you slice it with a razor blade, pull out the worm, and cover it up with a cloth, and the plant will heal itself. That said, take heed and govern yourselves accordingly.